story is one of adventure, honor, and intrigue. We begin in Dorsh, Middle Kingdom of Men, where two knights travel cross-country. They ride on a diplomatic mission from their king, sent to calm the hearts and minds of the neighboring Nasmanar horse lords. Relations between the two kingdoms are tense, and the fear of war hangs heavy overhead. The two knights, Sirs Amnoth and Dalren, ride for the designated meeting grounds, where they hope a lasting peace may be sown.
Amnoth, how far out are we? My ass is numb from this saddle.
You should have visited my saddler in the capital, my friend. I sit upon a cloud, and by my count we are 2 or 3 leagues from the meeting grounds. We followed the river Tentos for 3 days now, as was suggested.
I've lost count. It seems years since we left the king's side. The miles have blended together, each looking more barren and desolate than the last.
Keep your mind as sharp as your sword, Dalren. We have important words ahead of us, with little room for error or fatigue. A slight misspeech might mean the difference between honor and insult, both of which weigh greatly in the minds of the horse lords.
Have you had much contact with the Nussmen before?
Some. When I was much younger, I squired for a knight of Eastgard, who spent a great deal of time in the Nussmen lands. I learned a little of their silent ways. They are a grim and stoic people, easily offended, but difficult to decipher.
Silence falls between the two friends, and they ride for several hours before cresting a large hill. They have indeed come far from the Dorsheen capital, for now they tread upon the borderlands between the two nations. Pausing for a moment atop the hill, they survey the vast plains about them. From here, they can see the swift river Telford coming south out of the mountains, and where it joins the slow-moving Dernetos to form the Tentos that they've been following. They can see the great inland sea of Tratos far off in the distance, just a silvery blue line on the horizon. Eastward are Nasmanar lands, a craggy sea of green and brown fields, girdled by smooth rivers. Dalren points.
There. The envoy approaches yonder.
Good eyes, my friend. Let us meet them below.
The two knights descend the hill to meet the foreign envoy. As they draw nearer, they can see that 5 Nussman horsemen ride to meet them, each clad in fine coats of chain. The riders each wear surcoats bearing the devices of their houses. When the two parties are within 20 feet of one another, they halt, and silence falls. A Nussman rider urges his horse forward a step.
Hail, knights of Dorsh.
Lord Aegor of Halfas wears a surcoat decorated with a howling black wolf on a brown field. His shield is slung across his back, his axe rests in his belt, and in his hand is the standard of Nasmanar. 3 horses, brown, white, and black, on a deep green field. He wears a steel helm decorated with horsehair.
Hail, lords of the horse and plain. We are honored by your presence.
So too are we. Yet, if I may, sir, where's the rest of your company?
Begging your pardon, my lord, but there is no one else. We are it.
I pray this does not offend you.
This is not possible. Half a league back we spotted a column of dust, too large for 2 riders.
Another horseman comes forward, his surcoat adorned with a trio of axes on a green and black field.
Lord Hadris speaks the truth.
We saw no one else, my lords, I swear to you.
A caravan, perhaps, of merchants or tradesmen.
If there is some way to assure you, I beg you inform me of it. We have come bearing no ill intentions, only to confer peace.
On your honor as knights.
Aye.
Aye.
Then let our negotiations commence.
The knights breathe a sigh of relief, and the two parties begin to exchange terms. Both have written documents from their respective kings, and the sun makes its way overhead as hours of discussion and negotiation pass. Moods lighten as terms are made and exchanged until there is nothing left but to sign the necessary documents. Lord Aegor approaches the knights to retrieve the Dorsheen papers when he stops and points to the hill behind them.
Hey!
What is this?
Dalren and Amnoth turn to see a party of men advancing over the top of the hill. They bear no colors, but they are armored. Equipped with pike and crossbow, they descend quickly. Without warning, a marksman looses his bolt. It strikes a horse lord, and he falls from the saddle.
Treachery! To arms! Death to the Dorsheen scum!
No!
Ardras and his horse are struck down as the air is filled with the whistling of missiles and the clicking of crossbows. The pikemen advance, moving past Amnoth and Dalren to get at the Norseman. Amnoth draws his sword to strike at them, but a bolt finds his side and another his horse's throat.
Amnoth!
As Amnoth's horse collapses, Dalren sidles over to him, ducking under the stream of crossbow fire. Only 2 horse lords remain, both dodging bolt and spear alike.
Come on, Amnoth, get up!
No. Go on without me.
Give me your hand, damn it!
As another horse lord dies, Amnoth struggles into Dalren's saddle. Lord Aegor, bloodied but alive, turns his horse, ducks under the thrusts and stabs at the pikemen, and rides off. Dalren urges his horse onward, and it struggles to a gallop. A hawk-faced crossbowman calls out to his comrades.
Leave the horse, Lord. Let him go. The knights! Kill the knights!
The crossbowmen turn and fire, but Amnoth wrestles his shield free, raising it just in time. The 2 knights dash away, narrowly avoiding another barrage. As Dalren's horse picks up speed, they put some distance between themselves and the mysterious attackers. The sun begins to set before them, the sky bloodied by red and gold.
By the gods, who were they?
I wish I knew, but it seems we're rid of them for now.
Dalren, you must leave me. We'll never make it to the capital. Your horse will die beneath the 2 of us.
We aren't going to the capital.
What? Then where?
We make for the valley.
No.
Dalren turns his horse southeast, towards Hangman's Vale, a barren land of blood and death. But what awaits them there? Find out in the next episode of Steel and Shadow.
Hi everyone, I'm Michael, the creator of Ex Vocem. Thank you so much for listening to the very first episode of Steel and Shadow. If you like what you heard, click subscribe. There's a new Steel and Shadow episode every month and a new short story every week. If you can't remember all that, then like us on Facebook and keep updated at facebook.com/exvocem. Last but not least, thank you so much to all of the voice actors who made this episode possible. You guys rock. Happy listening.